Okay, good afternoon, Reverend Satoshi. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you, Jimmy?
I'm doing good. I'm
Good.
doing good. So we are at almost toward the end of February. It's been about a month since the change of power in America, the new president. But
Hmm.
I know a little earlier you wanted to talk. We were talking about, was it Vice President Pence?
Yes, yes.
So what do you think the situation was at the end? I mean, maybe he could have Pence had the power to maybe turn things around for Trump to make to bring him to make sure that he was going to secure the second term in present term as a president, but that didn't happen. Uh, what do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Vice President Pence had the power to reject, the result from some states, and but he didn't, and he accepted the result and didn't go with Trump the way he wanted. And
Well, it was a wrong decision. I think it
the
was the
wrong
wrong decision.
decision.
Yeah.
We thought it the wrong decision, but like a vice president Pence, he wasn't in the same way we thought. And we many people didn't know that why he did choose the wrong directions. And then, like you remember the Bannon's War Room.
Yes.
I saw somebody, and I got the news that Peter Navarro talking about what the backside of Pence's decision.
Well, I think before that, I want to say that, I mean, most people in government at the end of the day, they're very protective of their job. That's all they really care
Mm-hmm.
about. What
Yes.
Trump was somebody who didn't care about the government. He
Mm-hmm.
didn't he wasn't worried about the people in government.
Uh-huh. Yes.
He was there for the American people more. So he didn't care what happened, and these people are just protecting their job at the end of the day. And I kind of saw that with Pence. But sure. What did this Mr. Was it Navarro say?
Mr. Navarro, he said that Pence had some, the rich family, Cox brothers,
Cox
supported.
brothers.
Yes, they supported Pence and giving a lot of money to Pence and political group.
So supporting him politically.
Yes. Pence is going to be attend president election in 2026.
So he may be running for
We are
president.
running.
So
Pence is
instead
going to
of
be running.
so he took a he had two choices, and to go with Trump,
Mhm.
which I think would have been a great decision, but he decided that maybe that's not the right way to he's more important for him to become president in a way.
Um,
Protecting his political career.
I'm not really sure why the Pence choose in the way. I personally I don't feel from Pence emotions like ambitious feelings toward to be a president of United States.
You don't feel that he's like that kind of person, ambitious person.
No, no.
So why then? That would make
He had a supporter to helping him Pence to choose the direction.
he was
And
he was swayed. They convinced him to.
yes, yes, that's right. And so Pence is a Christian.
Yes, they made a very big deal about him being Christian.
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody thought like Pence is a Christian. However, that like I saw many people going to the church and having a lot of knowledge and knows a lot of things about the Bible and knows many things about the churches and friends. However, that I didn't feel because some of my friends didn't choose right directions, didn't feel the emotion, the feelings, and the spiritualities.
It's they're part of, I think it's a part of the church. Well, most people go to one church their whole
Mhm,
life, or not
mhm.
their whole life, but their community church.
Yes.
And I think it's more of a club. It's
Yes,
kind of
that's
like
right.
a club.
That's right.
And yeah, so they read scripture and they talk about what's good or what's bad,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
maybe at the core, when the time comes, they don't. It's not really there. And maybe
Yeah,
Pence. You think Pence
yeah.
was the same way? I mean, this is speaking for me. If he was going to make a moral decision, I think he would have went with Trump. If he
Mm.
really thought about the country and what everything about how things are going, I thought he would have chose Trump, but I guess
Ah,
he
yes,
didn't.
yes, that's right. So he didn't choose it because of he didn't follow the right directions with the Bible saying, and he maybe he knows a lot of things about Bible and the knowledges. However, that he didn't follow his spirit.
He would be, was it the guy who sold himself out for 30 pieces of silver? The was it 30 pieces of silver? The story about the 30 pieces of silver?
Mm.
30 pieces of silver was Judas.
Okay.
Judas, was it gave away Jesus for 30 pieces of silver?
Mm. Oh, okay. The Judas. Okay.
Judas, yeah, yeah. So almost like a Judas, a Judas kind of thing he did.
I first thought about Judas killed by himself, but Pence didn't.
Uh-huh. Well, somebody was putting silver in front of him.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to convince him.
Hmm.
Must be. I mean, you said there was probably money or campaign funds or
Yeah,
yeah.
I kind of, I personally think, Judas is a very like a serious follower of Jesus
Yes.
because of he killed himself. He regret or I don't know his deep feelings, but he was a deep follower because of he killed by himself and
That's
followed
right.
him.
Yeah. Yeah.
However, Pence didn't means like he didn't do the right things.
No, he
Um,
didn't.
so what I thought was like, what is important for the human to be, on this earth is like have to follow his own thinking, the feelings. If you don't follow the spirit saying you are nothing.
Was it moral compass? Moral compass.
Yes,
The moral
yes.
compass. So
You are.
you think he went against his moral compass, or did he even have a moral compass?
He even didn't have his own free will, freedom. Maybe he was controlled by somebody like aliens.
So we can't blame him. You can't blame him. Is that what you're saying? We can't blame him?
We can't blame him, but he wouldn't be free after he died.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah.
the sad things.
Yeah. So maybe we're going to see him come into the next election, 2024.
I don't think so. He will be died by the time.
You think so?
I think so. He will
Physically
be
or
dead.
as political career mean dead?
I don't see his power
Yeah.
in his body.
I don't see that either. I don't think I ever saw that. I mean,
Yeah.
he would never be in that position without Trump.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
And without the Cox brothers.
The Cox brothers, yes. Yes. But we'll see, I mean, Donald Trump still has a lot of power for his
Mhm.
age. It's
Like,
nothing to
like,
do with age. He has a lot of power. He has a lot of
uh-huh.
energy. Good
Yes,
energy. Good,
good
good, very
energies.
positive energy.
Yeah, supported by God,
Yes,
have a lot
absolutely.
of power and energy, light.
Yes.
Focusing Pence is, I just feel like sad, worried about his spirit or soul.
Uh-huh.
I saw many people like Pence against his own spirit and free will. That's a
Yes.
sad thing. We have to hear and listen to our voice and spirit saying that's important things as a human on this planet.
So do you think his original voice was to do the right thing, or he had no control? He had no control.
Maybe he had a weaknesses since he was kid, and also some other people used his weaknesses.
Yes.
Mhm. So from his story, I learned we have to, and I have to tell the people to such important things to follow and listen their own spirit and to follow the moral. It's very important.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, you're losing yourself to following, money or other people's way.
Yes.
Actually, they are in the trap.
They're in a trap. Yeah,
They are in the trap. But
absolutely.
they have to do their plan.
Well, they're happy to do their plan. I think they're happy to do.
They are not happy.
You don't
They
think
know
so?
already they are in the trap.
I see.
They are going to be a trap and not to be having a own free will anymore.
Yes, there's going to be no free will from
Mm.
them. Their personalities are not powerful enough to carry anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's going to be
Okay.
done for today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice talking to you.
Yeah, nice talking to you.
Hope do we talk to you again very soon.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
then you have a nice weekend.
Nice weekend.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.